Yeah, just a few weeks ago, I was standing in Harper's Ferry where John Brown led his famous raid, and now I'm here standing where he got his nickname, Osawatomie Brown. It's John Brown's birthday celebration at the John Brown Museum. So we're gonna be camping. Well, we might camp out at the museum parking lot. We're gonna see what's happening. But first, we're gonna go check out John Brown's lookout. So, yeah, I found this on when I was doing research for this video. So we're gonna go down this road right here and go up to this park where John Brown used to do his used to look out and watch for raiders coming from Missouri. Yes, sir. Right up here. So I'll talk to y'all when we get there. See you in a minute. John Brown Lookout Park. That's craziness. I didn't even know this was here, dog. I did not know this was here. I think we can go up here. I'm on the right track, so. See, this is what I was saying. It look kind of shady. But you gotta cross up here. But I saw the lady do it in the video. Wow, this is cool. Try it again. Ouch! Truck right there. Oh, look, somebody down there fishing. Oh man, this is dope. Yeah, so I'm just standing up here with the naked eye, looking at seeing how far I can see that shit. I can see pretty far. Oh, so, is that a plane landing? That's a little two-seater plane. Well, oh man, I was watching the ground. Well, that was cool. Y'all missed it. I just watched the plane landing. So there's a plane, a strip right there, a plane runway, and that little plane right there just landed. That was cool. I was watching it in the sky. I'm like, man, what the hell is that? It's flickering and stuff, going back and forth. Yeah, it was a plane. Oh, they could have went again. All right, let's get over here to this museum and celebrate John Brown's birthday, y'all. Let's go. That's what we're camping at later. Yes, sir. On the Civil War battlegrounds. Well, actually pre-Civil War. So you might want to say, a lot of people will say this is what started the pre-Civil War. So let's go up in here to this museum. I always get nervous around a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I like people, but I don't like people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all like that wind block? I got the mic on.
If you attended a church, you had your family pew. And one time, John Brown invited a slave family to go to church with his family. And what he did was, when they got to the church, he walked the slave family down to his pew and seated them in his pew. And John Brown and his family stood at the back of the church with the other slaves.
You're trying to make a point.
The church was so upset about that, they excommunicated him. John Brown, taken in 1846. And it's really important for several reasons. One, it's the earliest. And he was pretty good about having his picture taken now and then. The rest of the family, not so much. The Adair family was all in bed. Everybody was down for the night. The kids were asleep on pallets on the floor. And Dan Anthony, who is the brother of Susan B. Anthony, who was an abolitionist. Dan Anthony was an abolitionist. and people that were very interested in freedom. And Dan Anthony's fiance had arrived from New York on stagecoach. They weren't married, and it was the middle of the night, and it would have been absolutely inappropriate for him to take his fiance to his cabin without them being married. So they just stopped at the Adair house in the middle of the night, knock on the door. Samuel gets up, goes to the door. They come in. Right there in the middle of that room, Samuel Adair married Dan Anthony and his fiance. And then, in the middle of the night, they moved on to Dan Anthony's home. When this young lady opened the door to her new home, there were 3 hogs hanging from the rafters. They were being salted down and the meat dried so that they would have meat to eat in the winter. Does it sound good to you? Me neither.
Man, hell yeah, that's dope. Yeah, it's so interesting. Make sure. Yeah, it's so interesting. Damn it, you can still tell who fuck with black people and who don't. You know what I'm saying? Put it like that. That's weird. But anyway, man, we want to take this picture of the John Brown statue. See, I be feeling weird sometimes around people. So yeah, of course. So Osawatomie it isn't just a small town in Kansas, in rural Kansas. They got a John Brown statue. Well, I love standing in front of it. But this is actually the place of a major battle before the Civil War. This is in the Bleeding Kansas era. So that was like the 1856 to 1859, 3 or 4 years before Kansas was entered into the Union. So man, that shit was crazy as hell. Like, I don't understand how, it doesn't matter. But anyway, let's go over here and take a look at the battle. So now when you come over here to the John Brown Memorial Park, they talk about this battle. And it's the Battle of Osawatomie was fought on this side the morning of August 30th, 1856. John Brown led a force of about 30 Free State guerrillas against John Reed and 250 pro-slavery militiamen. Like, now their whole thing was to stop the raiders from sacking the free town of Osawatomie. But 30 against 250, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? And John Brown was about that life, but I mean, 250 versus 30, you can't really do much with that. But anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead and continue on. It's a great little park though. You see how they got the fire department. Oh, they got the little doggy up there too. But yeah, if you ever in Osawatomie, man, make sure you stop by and visit this holy grail where all these people died. Well, it was like 6 or 7 people died. You know what I'm saying? I think 3 or 4 free men died, and then 1 or 2 of them motherfucking punk ass slavery loving motherfuckers died. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave that one in there. I ain't gonna say it again, slavery loving motherfuckers. But anyway, John Reed's pro-slavery militiamen formed up in 2 lines on horseback here and attacked John Brown's Free State guerrillas. Wait, hold on, man. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, wait. Let me read that back to you. John Reed's pro-slavery militiamen formed up in 2 lines on horseback here and attacked John Brown's Free State guerrillas Free State guerrillas. Militiamen versus Free State guerrillas. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when you giving props, you insulting. That shit's crazy as hell. Yeah, I ain't gonna even lie, Joe. This shit crazy. So, being here after visiting Harper's Ferry, it does hit just a little different knowing the origin story and why. Because basically, this is why bro went and raided Harper's Ferry. Because he's like, well, listen, if we can't reason with these guys, and if they're going to not fight and literally sack towns, we don't have no choice. You got to go to war. So, and as you see the sign, how it read, pro-militiamen versus Free State guerrillas. That don't make no sense. Pro-militiamen versus Free State guerrillas. That really is really fucking pissing me off. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's continue on with the story. There's like 4 or 5 plaques here. I'm not gonna read them all to you. It just tells the story. John Reed placed the bulk of his pro-slavery militiamen in line of defense, blah, blah, blah. And so we walk in the direction that John Reed's men pushed John Brown and his men. The pro-slavery guerrillas pushed the Free State militia. That's what it is. That's what I'm saying. The pro-slavery guerrillas was pushing back the Free State militia. How that sound, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, yeah. It's another sign up there, and that's the last one. That's the homie Mark. I just talked to him earlier. He's cool. But oh gosh, where that car is where I wanted to camp. I'm gonna be mad if somebody camping there. I hope he just got out to take his dog to pee. Because I think that's where I'm camping at, y'all. At least that's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to camp right there. So, here's a picture of the battlefield before it became John Brown Memorial Park. The battlefield where John Brown fought. That shit crazy as hell. I wonder who took that picture. Awesome. What else? So I will read y'all this one. The Battle of Osawatomie was a military victory for pro-slavery forces and a moral and propaganda victory for Free State forces in Kansas Territory. John Brown became a symbol of Free State resistance to pro-slavery forces and inspired Free State advocates in Kansas Territory to continue to fight for the Free State cause, which led to Kansas entering the Union as a free state on January 29th, 1861. Woo-hoo-hoo! Thank God. John Brown survived the Battle of Osawatomie and became nationally known as Osawatomie Brown because of his stand against pro-slavery forces at the Battle of Osawatomie, and was spurred to put his plan to raid Harper's Ferry, Virginia into action as he watched pro-slavery forces loot and burn Osawatomie following the battle. Thank you for touring the site of the Battle of Osawatomie. See? You see what I'm saying? Like, you want to fight, you want to act like this a military thing, woo, 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 but then you punks is burning and looting and raping women in the town. That's some hoe ass shit. And if you down with that, you a hoe ass. Let me stop. But yeah, man, that's some cowardliness right there, Jack. Like, come on, man. That's some cowardliness. And the South always been on that shit. The South has always been on that shit. Let's be clear. But anyway, that's the Battle of Osawatomie, y'all. That's where we stand. So I'm gonna go and try to figure out where we can paid to get our campsite because I want to camp down there. I don't know if we're gonna sleep in the back of the truck or the tent. I do have my tent, but this is in a city park. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a city park, bro. like it hit different. Camping in the tent in a city park is not that fun. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's one of the camps that got a fucking, it's a, one of them no-go flags. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop. I ain't scared of them punks. You know, y'all know what this is. You know what's crazy? Out of all the trips I've done, I've been to the top of mountains. You know what I'm saying? I've been to West Virginia. I've been to the woods. This will be the bravest camp out that I have ever done. Literally probably the most, I mean, honestly, if you know, you know, this is the most dangerous camp out I've ever done. Real shit, dog. That shit crazy, and this is America. Came to get a shirt.
You're riding through?
I think I'm going to be camping out at the park. So I do a lot of YouTube and camping. Yes, sir. Just got me a new shirt. Make sure y'all stop at Fiorella. I think Donna and Viola's shirts and etc. Custom embroidery. If you need some shirts, actually, and I got a connection now. I might have to make my shirts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Oh, they're gonna mark. That's funny.
Pretty cool mural.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. Actually, heck yeah. That's cool. That's dope. All right, y'all. I'm at the Osawatomie police station. I think I gotta go ahead and register for the campsite. Make sure I got my ID shit on me. Wish me luck. All right. Why can't they have just a normal office for a campground, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm on the phone waiting to register the camp. All right. Well, that was fun. Shit. No, it wasn't. That was scary. I hate doing that. But no, it was cool. It was cool. They came in. It's $20 to camp there, supporting my local businesses. So that's what's up. All right, we done got 2 shirts. About to go set up camp now. All right. I almost forgot. I had to stop at the grocery store to get some buns for dinner. So yeah, hopefully they got some buns. Ooh. Miro. All right, had to stop and get some bread. Man, I hope this steak sandwich is gonna be mile zero. Downtown district. Hey, we made it, y'all. Flint Hills Trail. This is the beginning. Leave no trace, mile 0. This trail goes 70 something miles all the way to oh gosh, what's it called? Council Grove, Kansas. And it stops by one of our favorite campgrounds, Pomona Lake. So, and we're right here. Oh, there's Hillsdale Lake too. So when we come, next time when we come here, we're gonna start here. And we're gonna, oh shit, I just saw something. It goes past Council Grove. I wonder if this is the news section of it. All right. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna go from Osawatomie. We'll go through Rantoul, Ottawa. We'll drive through Pomona. We'll camp at Pomona State Park. And hopefully go from Pomona State Park all the way to Council Grove. We might have to camp somewhere in here. We might. I don't know yet. I gotta look at the trail and see what it's gonna be like. But yeah, we definitely gonna be doing that, y'all. That's gonna be exciting. So, yeah. We got a picture over there earlier today. Oh, bikes and barbecue. Oh, that was last year. Okay. Cool. So yeah, y'all. Flint Hills Trail, cradle of the Civil War, mile 0. Bicycle flower basket, capital of the world. Yeah, I think we're gonna go to Daylight Donuts for breakfast. We're gonna ride a bike down there. Dope, man. Dope. I was gonna say, I feel like they need a bike repair station, but they got one. I wonder if there's water on. It looked like it. All right, yep, it's on. Just checking. This is cool though, man. Actually, I can't wait to do this trail, man. I'm kind of glad I came to Ottawa and just hung out. But like I said, this is gonna be the most dangerous one because I'm literally camping in the town. You know what I'm saying? It's not like when you go to a park, a state park or something where everybody that's there has to register. You know what I'm saying? Or at least somebody in your party has to register. And here, anybody can just drive up at any given time, at any given moment, at any given place, and they can roll up on me. I don't like that. But it is what it is. We going through a challenge. And then I had to register at the police station. Y'all think that was fun? You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's why I put on the Osawatomie, Kansas shirt before I went in there. I'm like, oh, speaking to the police. Hey, that's why I put the shirt on before I went in there. I'm like, man, let me let them know that I'm about their life. So, all right. I think there's something really cool down here on the trail, but I don't know how far it is. How far down there I got to go to get to it. So, and I didn't bring water. Like a dummy. But I'm not that far. I didn't bring water like a dummy, but I'm not that far from camp. So, I don't want to go down. Fuck it. We're going to go down there. We're going to go down there. I want to try to show y'all this, because this is going to be a cool ass trip. Yeah, the Flint Hills Trail is cool, but it's interesting. It's it's too close to a lot of houses. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it at all. And then it's like here on the road. I just passed the house that was like under construction. That was like 50 feet from the trail. You know what I'm saying? it got me thinking about the bloody benders. y'all remember that story? When I went out to Elk City and about the bloody benders. Yeah, man, they was used to. It was this family in Kansas, and they used to kidnap. Well, not kidnap people, but they would lure strangers and travelers to their house, talking about they finna feed them and you know what I'm saying, put them up for shelter, woo woo. But what they was doing was robbing them and killing them. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? They robbing them and killing them. Like, I'm gonna put a link up in the description here, and we'll see if we can find. What's that? See if we can find the story about it. But I was gonna go and show y'all this cool thing, but it's gonna have to wait till next time because I don't feel like doing it. I'm tired, and I don't have no water or food. If I had food with me, I would do it. But all right, so we're gonna go back to camp. I'll let y'all in a minute. Actually, I might take y'all on the trail with me. Let me show y'all. But yeah, we on the road too. So the trail is right there, but the road is right here. I only came out because I heard a car. And I was like, man, hold on. That shit was going way too fast. I looked and I'm like, oh shit, there's a road right there. All right. I wonder what road this is. But, all right, let me get back. I'll turn this on. Woo! Should I go to the house? You know what I'm saying? And then look at that shit. Like, tell me that shit don't look scary as hell, dog. Nah, I'm good. That's when I was like, you know what? I'm turning around. Oh. Hey, hold on. Tell me while I was riding. I was like, elevation 10,000. What the? What? No, it says in inches though. I was like, got him. But yeah, welcome to Osawatomie, Kansas, 1854. All right, there it is. Coming back up on the start. Flint Hills Trail. That was fun. Let's run. All right, let's go. Now let's hurry up and get back to camp. So for dinner, it's a little early, but I'm hungry because I didn't eat a real lunch. So we're gonna cook dinner now. It's like 5 o'clock. I'm probably gonna go to bed at like 8:30, 9 o'clock anyway. So we're gonna cook dinner a little bit early. We got some steakums. What y'all know about them steakums? I'm gonna show you here real quick. Gotta eat a spot. We got some chips. We got some, I should have cut these up before I left like a goofy. So I got some onions and some peppers. Got some grapes for breakfast. And then we got these steakums. Woo! Finna hook the steakums up on the grill. All right. So let me go ahead and hook this up. Yes, sir. Finna hook it up. Finna hook it up. I'm finna hook it up. Heck yeah. BC finna max, bro. I was gonna go to that Mexican restaurant, but I'm like, man, forget that. I'm eating right here. Right here. But I, again, forgot the cheese, dog. Me and this cheese ain't getting along, man. I think my body's trying to tell me I'm lactose intolerant. I'm just playing. I just forgot some damn cheese, but it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. It's still gonna be good. All right. I'm kind of sad about my cheese, I ain't gonna lie. But it's good. It's real good. Yep. All right. I've been pulling me a Steve lately. I've been eating like hella big meals. That's all in my belly. That was good. That was real good. Without the cheese and all. So, oh. Yeah, this is a weird camp out. I am on a pre-Civil War battleground where people died. 5 men exactly. Free State militia. Well, pro-slavery guerrillas like tried to ransack this town. That shit crazy as hell, dog. That shit crazy as hell. But anyway, yeah, we finna chill over here right now. It's gonna be interesting because this is the campground and we're in the middle of town. And you see with that orange, you see that dude with the orange shirt right there? That place right there with all those cars, right there? Those are my buddies that have the Confederate flag. They got a Confederate flag and then an American flag. You can't have both. That's just my opinion. So that's why I'm thinking I'm sleeping in the back of the truck tonight instead of in a tent. I need to be able to move fast. You know what I'm saying? And I got my little case with me too, just in case. Y'all will see it later. Yeah, we over here by the river. I keep looking back and I keep seeing that damn, the back of that sign. And I keep thinking it's a fucking car. You know what I'm saying? And I get nervous. Cause I'm like, man, where the hell am I at? Look at them deer. They just standing there staring at me still. I see you, deer. All right. Yeah. All right, y'all. We just came over here to see what was up, see what was behind here. Wasn't nothing back, ain't nothing back here. But some scary stuff. You know what I'm saying? Man, let me stop before I scare myself. End up going home and shit. I had to pay $20 to camp here. So I don't want to waste my $20. Although I'm only 40 minutes away from home. So if I do get too scared, I will pop my ass in that truck and roll out. All right. Whoa. I'm a little tired. That's how it is. And it's 7:41. This is a cool park though, man. I ain't gonna lie. If it wasn't like there's the museum, the main road is right there. We got a bunch of houses right here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm up against the river back here, so this part is cool. And honestly, if I was real smart, what I would do is take my tent and stuff and go back into there, because they got a little spot back there where I know ain't nobody gonna come, and I can probably do it and get away with it. It would be like a stealth camp. I'm thinking I might. Y'all want to do some stealth camping? No, we're gonna camp out at the battleground. All right. This video is camping out at the Civil War, pre-Civil War battleground, so that's what we're gonna do. But I might want to camp over there. I should do it. I should just go do it, man. I should go do it. I got it. Next time I come out here, I'm gonna bring my bag and we're gonna go over there and do it. I already got the bed set up and everything. I'm sleeping in the back. You know what I'm saying? Because see these houses are here, and then like this park is pretty popular. I've seen a few people come and park over there. So definitely got my buddy right there. My buddy, my buddy. Wherever I go, he's gonna go for sure. You know what I'm saying? So to anybody whoever y'all ask me if I keep my buddy with me, I got my buddy with me, so we safe, we good. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. But only I don't carry that when I'm on the hikes, when I'm in the woods and stuff. It's not animals that I'm afraid of. It's people. People are the problem, not the animals. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, we just chilling here, man. I just want to give y'all a little reflection real quick. So about, John Brown's story isn't just about violence. It's about conviction. It's about standing up for what's right, even when the odds are stacked against you. And visiting both Harper's Ferry and this site right here, it really connects the dots and it puts everything together. Like, the reason John Brown went and raided Harper's Ferry the way he did was because he felt he literally had no choice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, he knew that slavery and what this nation was doing was wrong, incredibly wrong. And what he witnessed at Lawrence, the massacre at Lawrence, which is the reason he went to Potawatomi and killed those pro-slavery guys. He's like, oh, y'all at the raid? Y'all raiding people for real? Okay, die. You know what I'm saying? Like, eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, right? That's kind of that's man of God kind of shit, dog. This shit's crazy. But anyway, I got a little brew. Got me some local. Actually, this is from Nebraska. This isn't even from Kansas. And this is something I never saw, so I grabbed me a Nebraska brew. I don't do step 2 too much anymore, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of kids watching. You know what I'm saying? They love the kids. Not really. It's not a lot of kids watching, but maybe one day they will. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, did I show y'all the bed? I'm rambling. Did I show y'all the bed? We sleeping in the back tonight. I did show y'all the bed. Because I showed y'all my pew. Yep. Anyway, we're going to go for a walk and then hang out for a little bit. So probably holler at y'all in the morning, man. Actually, probably not, really. I got a lantern. I'm in the back of the truck. We probably finna chill for a little bit. I'll let y'all know later. I am way more comfortable here than I am at the spot that I paid $20 for. And that's okay. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? Even though this is not my favorite campground, this is literally the fucking one campground that I like. I hate this campground. But it's safe. This is a safe space. I said, man, let me get the fuck up out of here. Cause yeah, that shit was not the spot for me, Jack. But we at the other spot that's not for me either. Holla at y'all in the morning, man. Peace. Morning. What's up, y'all? This is not where we went to sleep at, huh? Yeah. That shit was wild. So we ended up leaving Osawatomie last night. We came to Hillsdale. Like I said, it's not my favorite spot, but it's a safe space. I just did not feel safe camping at that park, man. It was, people was coming in and out all night, and I just didn't know who knew I was there. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really like it. So we drove my butt over here. It was only 17 minutes. We came and we stole somebody's campsite at Hillsdale. Now, the reason I say we stole a campsite is because they had it booked until today, but they're not here. So we got it, and that's okay. So we finna cook up some breakfast. Got some coffee going right now. I'm tired, man. Cause I left at like 11:30. Got here about almost 12, a little bit before 12. I finally got to sleep at like, you know what I'm saying, 1. I didn't even want to set up the tent, but when I got here, I was like, man, fuck it. I feel safe here. I'm setting up the tent. Good thing I did, because I would have been soaked back here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, for some reason, everything gets soaked over here in the morning. The morning dew would have had me wet. So anyway, that was a cool trip though to Osawatomie. I ain't gonna lie. I would not stay at the campground. I mean, yeah, nah. I wouldn't stay at the campground as a black guy. You know, it's not really safe for black people in a lot of spots, small towns. Like I said, that was the most dangerous camp out that I went on. And yeah, I didn't like it, so I left. Anyway, about to eat this oatmeal, hook this oatmeal up. And the good thing is, I don't got a lot to pack up. I only got the tent in my tent and sleeping bag. That's pretty much it. I ain't even put the rain fly on last night. Coffee's ready. Hey, real quick, I want to show y'all the reason I don't like single wall tents, man. I can't do it. All right, so this isn't a single wall tent. It's a real 4-season tent. You know, you see how this is the only mesh that it has up here, and that's the only thing I hate about it for a summertime tent, is that if it does rain, you can't, this is gonna get wet. You have to have the rain fly on. There's no way to cover it up. They should have put like a little flap here to cover this up. You know what I'm saying? That would have been awesome if they had did that. Or gave me like a little sheet or something that you can snap on over here to have the rain wash off. That would have been awesome. But other than that, it's a great tent. But the thing I was telling y'all, like last night it was set up as a single wall tent, and so look at all that moisture. Like, you hit the wall, it's all down here. That's my breath, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cause did you know that at night you breathe out, I think it's about 1 liter of water. That's why if you ever winter camping, you don't want to sleep with your head inside your sleeping bag, because all that moisture that you breathe, it'll go into your sleeping bag and get your sleeping bag wet. And so, do not sleep with your head in the sleeping bag. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show y'all. That is my beef with single wall tents. Even my nice expensive single wall tent. There's no rain outside. It didn't rain last night. You know what I'm saying? It did get, there's a lot of moisture in the air, so the outside was wet a little bit, and the back of the truck, like I said, was wet. But yeah, that's it. So we about packed up, and we're gonna go ahead and head home. This was an interesting trip, man. I had a great time at the museum yesterday, meeting John Brown's sisters, great granddaughter. That shit was crazy. That shit was fun. That shit was fun too. So I don't know how this video is gonna turn out because of what happened last night and me leaving and all that good stuff and the feelings that I got. It was in a weird space. You know what I'm saying? When you go around and you talking about all this slavery and all of this good stuff, and then you got the politics of today going on with that shit. This shit crazy as hell. So yeah, I just didn't feel comfortable sleeping in the middle of that town, especially because the people across from me had an American flag and a Confederate flag. How you gonna have both? I don't get that. I don't get it. But anyway, that's a big nothing trip. So we done. I'm packing my tent, my outpost too. I'm going mountaineering, man. Fuck it. I'm going back to the mountains. In this tent right here, we're going to Colorado. If my boy Mr. Uncut can do it, I think I can too. But yeah, that's a huge tent too, man. I love how huge this tent is. But all right, y'all. Till next time, peace.